Nigerians say they're the best jollof. Ghanaians say they're the best jollof. But today, we put it to the test. I'm going to be testing two jollof recipes. One Nigerian jollof rice, and the other one's going to be Ghanaian. Let's find out which one wins. So to make the Ghanaian jollof rice, you want to start by adding 1 chopped onion, 1 chopped red bell pepper, 1 scotch bonnet, 3 garlic cloves, and about 1 thumb size of grated ginger. And I nearly forgot, you want to add 1 can of chopped tomatoes, add that in there. Then you want to blend it all on about medium to high until the tomato pepper sauce is smooth. It can still be a bit chunky because you're going to cook it down, so it doesn't really matter too much. Now you want to put around about 75 milliliters of vegetable oil, which I'm adding some onions to, and you just want to fry until nice and slightly golden brown. Then you want to go in with around about 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, really cooking out those tomatoes. And then you want to go in with the pepper mixture that we blended, give it a good stir. Now it's time to go in with the spices. You want to add 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 2 chicken stock cubes, and you want to crush in 2 Maggi cubes as well. No, sorry, 3 Maggi cubes. My bad. Then you also want to go in with some bay leaves. I like to add some thyme, some fresh thyme in there as well. Please keep it fresh. I added about a teaspoon of salt here, but you can always taste it later to see if it needs a little bit more. So now we're going to leave the pepper sauce just to cook for about half an hour to an hour, just to get all this lovely flavour and goodness in there. So now you can see the pepper sauce is coming up more thicker and the oil is separated, so it's time to add the washed jasmine rice. I used about 500 grams here. Give the rice a good mix into the pepper sauce, and then you want to start adding in your liquid. I added around 300 ml of chicken stock. As you can see, I forgot to press record when I added it, but no worries. Now, I know you may be thinking, 300 ml isn't that much of liquid, but you don't want to put too much liquid into this, otherwise the rice may be soggy, which you want to try and avoid. You can always add more water later on in the cooking process. A helpful tip is just to cover the top with foil, place a lid on top, and put the pot on the lowest heat possible and leave for about 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, I give it a little bit of a stir, a taste, and this one needs a bit longer, so add a bit more water, put the lid back on, and let it cook for another 15 minutes on low heat. And now the rice is ready. And normally at this point we'll check if we need any seasoning inside, but this is fine. I'm going to serve it up, and now we can start with the Nigerian Jollof. Now the Nigerian Jollof is very similar to the Ghanaian. Only difference was I added some sweet pepper as well as the rest of the ingredients I added. But you just blend up the pepper mixture just like the Ghanaian. Cook the onions with some oil until golden brown. Add your spices, your chicken stock cubes, your tomato paste and the pepper sauce that we blended up. Cooking it until it's nice and smooth and the oil comes out in splits. Then obviously the difference here is I'm adding long grain rice instead of jasmine rice, so that's what we're going to see. It's exactly the same kind of process. Added about 300 ml of water, letting the rice simmer on a lower heat, covered with foil and a lid for 15 minutes. Then after 15 minutes, checking the rice by giving a little mix, tasting it, and possibly adding a little bit more water to it. Remember, you only want to have enough water just to cover the rice, and that's it. You don't want to add too much, otherwise you get some soggy, overcooked rice, which won't taste nice. Then cover and leave for about 10 to 15 minutes, right on the lowest heat. Now this rice wasn't fully cooked yet, so I added a bit more water and I let it simmer for about 5 more minutes. You want to make sure you don't overcook it. You've got to remember, with cooking jollof rice, the time of the rice may vary. It may take 20 minutes, may take 30 minutes, may take 40 minutes. You really got to check it every 10 to 15 minutes, adding water when needed to. So now the rice is done, it's time to plate it up and to start the judging. So, tasting time. Got the Nigerian Jollof here, and I'm just going to have a taste and see how it comes out. So, flavour, really nice. Could have wished I had a bit more spicy, but I still like it. Would have been perfect with some stew or some pepper chicken or some plantain, but really good. Now let's move on to the Ghanaian. So now let's taste the Ghanaian Jollof. Rice is very good. I love the jasmine flavour. So I want to start off by saying both Jollofs were very nice. They both tasted really nice in flavour. The rice cooked really well. I was happy with them. And there can only be one winner. So, time to decide. Both Jollofs were great. The Ghanaian Jollof and the Nigerian Jollof had some nice flavours in there. The rice worked in different ways. The jasmine rice tasted good and the long grain rice tasted good. They both worked in different ways. But I have to decide on a winner, which is really tough. Really difficult to decide on only one. So I actually can't really decide on one. I had no complaints on the Jollof. They both tasted really great. I think it's hard to decide with this one. I don't think there is one great Jollof. I think they both taste great in their own way. So I can't really decide. So if you want to make the recipe, make both of them and then decide for yourself. You're perfectly fine to do that. Or even let me know in the comments which Jollof you prefer, if it's Nigerian or Ghanaian. Please let me know. Or maybe it's a different type of Jollof from a different African country that I haven't covered. Feel free to write in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for coming.